Hello everyone, this is a quick in-hand review of the TOPPIN Comfy Air HEPA Air Purifier, as well as these Ice and Live H13 True HEPA filters. So I just bought these replacement filters. This came with two of them and I just installed one of them. I bought them because these are recommended to go in every 3 to 6 months, and it had been about 6 months in my case. And I went ahead and popped it open and took a look, and it was super full of dust and pollen. It looked kind of like when you run your vacuum and your vacuum is just full of gross stuff. Same thing. So what that told me is this is a quality product. It took a lot of stuff out of the air that I didn't have to breathe anymore and stuck it in that HEPA filter, which I tossed out. And then another thing I was happy about is I thought this was a great value, and I also thought this was a great value. So really not hurting the pocket too much on buying either or both of these. So what I would recommend is if you are in the market for an air purifier and you do want to get one of these after watching this review, you might also consider just having on standby some of these recommended air purifier filters, because in my case, once I took a look at how gross that filter was and I tossed it, I didn't have anything to replace it. So I had to wait until the new filters showed up on Amazon before I could put some in. So what else can I show you? If you push this little button, you have this area here, this little soft pad. This is actually for essential oils. So if as an added feature, you wanted to have some great smells in your environment and you have some essential oils like say a peppermint or something like that, lavender, you can just drop 1 or 2 drops on here. And then as the air from the fan gets pulled through and comes out the top, it's going to put that smell in your environment and make your house smell good. So my understanding is that this device is made for rooms approximately 100 square feet, that the fan on its lowest setting, you can't even tell it's on practically. You really have to listen for it. So in this video, it's been running the whole time on its lowest setting, which is, I believe, minus 37 dB, which is just really whisper quiet. So that would be the setting you would probably want if you were sleeping. Say you weren't sleeping. Well, there's a couple things you can do. Number one, you can turn it up to 2 or even 3. And in addition to turning it up, you can also, so it's on 2 right now, you can hold this button for 5 seconds and turn on this UV light. So that's cool for mood lighting. It's a nice little ambiance, but it also is an additional feature that helps with air purification because it's ultraviolet, so it's purifying the air. So what else can I show you? Yes, I want to unplug this and show you. First, I'll just show you the power. So this is the part that plugs into your wall. This plugs into the back right here, like that. And when it's time to replace your filter, like I just did, you just turn this thing upside down, and you twist it just like that, pop off the top, and you pop in or out your air filter. So if you were taking out your dirty air filter, you'd be popping that out and then putting a new one in. Just like this, there's the fan. It just kind of plops in and rests. It's the easiest thing in the world to put this thing in. So then you have these little grooves here. You just line up those grooves like that, and then you twist it until it clicks, and then you turn it back on. Plug it in and you're off. So again, guys, I'm just all about giving honest reviews. So I'm not trying to sell anything here, but I am happy with this. I would recommend it to friends and family. And I also felt like it was a good value for both the filter and the Ice and Live. So I have another one, which I can show you real quick. This is my Honeywell, and this was the first one I got. Actually got this from another place, and it's got 5 settings: sleep, germ, general, allergen, and max. And it oscillates, and it's much more powerful. It's meant for a bigger space. It's got an auto timer. So this is another one that I would recommend. Now, the difference being this is a more powerful air purifier that's pushing more air through its filters. At the same time, this is not a HEPA filter. it does have these black filters that I can show you on the back. They look like this, so I don't know, let's get this in the light. It looks like that. So I just replaced this as well, so this is brand new also. Both of the filters from this Honeywell and from my little guy that we were just reviewing were super gross from all of the pollen and dust, and I'm really glad that I replaced them. And so ultimately, I think if you live in a city or you live near any kind of pollutants, or if you have animals, you're definitely going to want air filters. And to really get the most, you're going to want some kind of a HEPA filter like this one. And these HEPA filters filter out, they have 4 levels of purification. I can actually show you, popping this out one more time. You can see that there's like multiple layers to the mesh here. So these HEPA filters, they filter out dust, pet dander, pollen, and mold spores. So you're really doing a great job of filtering. So this little unit is not going to be big enough to filter your entire house. So if you have a bigger house and you need more, you could buy multiple of these, or you could go with a little one for your bedroom and say a bigger one for your living room or garage or whatever. But ultimately, yes, I'm totally happy with this guy. And having had it for 6 months to test it and see how well it did filtering my air, and looking at the cartridge that I replaced, as well as making sure it didn't break down, it was still running as well on 6 months as it was the first day, which it is, I can truly say I recommend this product. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is the TOPPIN HEPA filter, as well as the Ice and Live H13 True HEPA filter for this unit, which again is the TOPPIN Comfy Air C1. So these are the 2-pack that Amazon recommends as replacements. All right, this has been long enough. Ethan signing out. Thank you guys for watching this in-hand review. Have a wonderful day or night wherever you are.